Hey there guys, what's happening and welcome back to F1 Fresh. Max Verstappen is a Belgian-Dutch racing driver who won the Formula One World Championship in 2021. With Red Bull Racing, he competes in Formula One under the Dutch flag. He's the son of Jos Verstappen, who himself is a former Formula One racer. Now let us have a look at how Verstappen reacts on Red Bull replacing their engineers. Number 6. Red Bull team boss has been confirmed. Guillaume Roquelin will step down as head of race engineering following this weekend's Australian Grand Prix, according to Red Bull team boss Christian Horner. Roquelin, otherwise known as Rocky, began out at Red Bull as David Coulthard's race engineer back in 2006 and has been a vital member of the team's technical setup throughout the years. From 2009 through 2014, he engineered Sebastian Vettel, assisting the German to 4 consecutive world championships before moving on to his present job, which resulted in another championship win with Max Verstappen last season. With rumors of a shift circulating around the paddock in Melbourne, Horner revealed that Roquelin would be taking on a new job at Red Bull, one that will focus on aiding the team's younger drivers. The engineering team is continuing to evolve, especially as we have to look at efficiencies with the budget cap and so on, Horner explained to the media, including RacingNews365.com, as he referenced the tightening cost cap. Rocky has done an amazing job trackside for us over the years, race engineering Sebastian to all of his race victories and world championships, and obviously leading the engineering team to last year's success as well. He's going to evolve and take on a new role working with our plethora of young drivers, where we'll be looking to utilize all of his experience working with so many drivers and with so much engineering background. He'll continue to develop the Red Bull drivers and very much take a leading role in that project and how they integrate into Red Bull racing and applying scientific tools to that as well. Number 5 is Christian Horner. Christian Edward Johnston Horner, OBE, born 16th November 1973, is a former British racing driver and the current team principal of the Red Bull Formula One team, which he has held since 2005. He's won 9 world championships, including 4 World Constructors Championships and 5 World Drivers' Championships. He began his motorsport career as a race car driver before becoming the CEO of the International Formula 3000 team Arden International Motorsport in 1999. Horner began his racing career in karts and switched to cars after winning a Formula Renault scholarship in 1991. He was a race winner and the highest paid rookie in the British Formula Renault Championship in 1992, driving for Manor Motorsport. He then moved up to British Formula 3 in 1993, finishing second in the Class B Championship, and won 5 races for P1 Motorsport before transferring to the Fortec and ADR teams in 1994 and 1995, and then to the Toms team in 1996. He also competed in British Formula 2 in 1996. In 1997, Horner stepped up to Formula 3000, forming the Arden team. Horner claims he funded the team with borrowed funds, including a loan from his father, and convinced P1 Motorsport founder Rolly Vincini to serve as his race engineer. He acquired a used trailer for the team from Helmut Marko, who was one of Horner's primary opponents as a management in F3000, and with whom he would subsequently work closely at Red Bull as the head of the Red Bull Junior team. Number 4 is Guillaume Roquelin, aka Rocky. Guillaume Roquelin, born 14th August 1974, is a Formula One engineer from France. He is presently the Red Bull Racing Formula One team's head of racing engineering. At Red Bull, he is known as Rocky. He studied engineering at the Grenoble Institute of Technology. He started his career in motorsport in the United States, working as a trackside engineer for PacWest alongside Mark Blundell and subsequently for Newman Haas. Roquelin subsequently joined Formula One with Red Bull Racing, where he worked as David Coulthard's race engineer until 2007. He was Sebastian Vettel's race engineer from 2009 to 2014 and was essential in his 4 straight world titles from 2010 to 2013. He was elevated to head of race engineering in 2014. On any given weekend, Roquelin's present responsibility is squeezing the greatest performance from both vehicles. He collaborates closely with the engineering teams on both sides of the Red Bull garage as well as the factory's performance divisions to ensure that both vehicles benefit from the most up-to-date information available throughout a race weekend. Rockland's final race trackside was the 2022 Australian Grand Prix when he moved on to assist the Red Bull Junior Team train drivers. Gianpiero Lambiase, who is also Max Verstappen's race engineer, took his spot. Number 3 is Gianpiero Lambiase. Gianpiero Lambiase is a Formula 1 engineer who is British and Italian. He is presently the race engineer for Red Bull Racing Formula 1 driver Max Verstappen. Lambiase began his Formula 1 career in 2005 with Jordan and spent 10 years with the Silverstone team in various forms. He worked with Giancarlo Fisichella as a performance engineer in 2008, helping the Italian to force India's first pole position and podium in Belgium 2009. He subsequently became a racing engineer for Vitantonio Liuzzi in 2010, and when the Italian departed at the conclusion of the season, he went to work for Paul Di Resta. He worked with Di Resta for 3 years until Sergio Perez took over in 2014. Lambiase went to Red Bull Racing after working with Perez for 1 season. He joined Daniil Kvyat as a racing engineer at Red Bull in 2013 and remained there after Kvyat was replaced by Verstappen. As a racing engineer, he's in charge of all trackside communications with the racer as well as the setup of the Formula 1 vehicle. Lambiase is noted for being incredibly straight and exact in his radio talks, something Verstappen has commended on many occasions. Number 2, Verstappen warned Red Bull. Max Verstappen has warned Red Bull that if his racing engineer goes, he's prepared to leave Formula 1. Gianpiero Lambiase has established himself as a prominent member in Verstappen's inner circle and has been credited with helping the Dutchman win his first Formula 1 championship in 2021. Verstappen has now praised Lambiase to the utmost degree, saying that he would retire from Formula 1 if he couldn't continue working with his engineer. Verstappen has had Lambiase as his race engineer since he joined the team as an 18-year-old in 2016. In their 5 years together, their connection has developed over time and they're in constant communication during races. Verstappen was effusive in his admiration of Lambiase and the influence he's had on his Formula 1 career back in April. Verstappen seemed changed this season with a chassis capable of challenging Lewis Hamilton and Mercedes. In all but 3 of the 22 races, the Dutchman finished in the top 2, failing to finish at Baku, Silverstone, and Monza, the latter 2 due to collisions with Hamilton. Verstappen went on to win 10 pole positions, the most spectacular of which was his qualifying performance in Abu Dhabi ahead of the season finale. Number 1, Verstappen's career. Verstappen became the youngest driver to race in Formula 1 during the 2015 Australian Grand Prix when he was 17 years and 166 days old. Verstappen began his 2016 campaign with Scuderia Toro Rosso, having spent the previous season with the Italian team before being moved to parent team Red Bull Racing after 4 races as a replacement for Daniil Kvyat. He won the 2016 Spanish Grand Prix on his Red Bull Racing debut at the age of 18, becoming the youngest driver in Formula 1 history and the first Dutch driver to do it. Verstappen became the first Dutch driver to win the Formula 1 World Championship and the 34th Formula 1 World Drivers' Champion after winning the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix in 2021. Verstappen has 22 wins and 14 pole positions after the 2022 Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. He won his first Grand Slam of his career in the Austrian Grand Prix in 2021. After signing a contract extension, Verstappen is expected to stay with Red Bull until at least the conclusion of the 2028 season. We hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as we enjoyed making it for you. And if you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, comment down below with your valuable feedback so we can continue to improve your viewing experience, subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss out on our new uploads, and lastly, don't forget to hit that bell icon so you can be notified of our new video when we drop it. Until next time, take care and goodbye.